you see he comes in, and Jay Powell was engaged with that player, and then Ivan just, for whatever reason, threw a punch, and then it was on.
Bondarenko got a right hook, and Bondarenko
you could kind of sense the pot boiling over, right? Because the Ice Flyers were leading by a couple goals, and you could see Fayetteville trying to assert themselves and find a way to get the momentum back on their side.
They're a pretty tough team, so it was just it was a battle through the game, and at that point we were winning 4-1, so they were getting a little frustrated, trying to get under our skin, and there was just a little scrum on the side, and the refs were standing between Bono and the other guy, so Bono wanted to, teach them a little lesson, and they went at it, and I just couldn't believe, Bono's like one of my closest friends, so to see him do something like that and to do it that way, it was just absolutely epic. We're just beating them on the scoreboard and then beating them physically, so it was just awesome to see my boy do that in front of everybody. So
I'm sure he was ready because he wanted to do it, and all of a sudden he's in a fight, and I don't know if it was his first ever fight or not, but the way he handled it, he said, well, I'm in it, I'm going to make the most of it, and he just kept on going and going.
And Ivan is not, somebody that's going to throw down a lot, but in that moment, it turned into one of the best fights of the year, and obviously Ivan got the best of it, being able to put the guy down and really, get the crowd fired up. Ivan's a guy that, he doesn't mind mixing it up, but he's not somebody that's looking for a brawl.
How did it all start? It started with Enzi throwing a hit along the boards, and I guess the other team didn't really like the way it was done, and I started grabbing on Enzi, and I just felt the need to go and help my buddy out, and from there on, it's just the big scrum occurred, and somebody grabbed somebody, and I ended up tangling with the guy, and fun fact, I had a guy named Jay Powell next to me, buddy, 6'7". Hey Jay, where are you going, man? Why are you letting me fight there? Don't do that.
Well, what I'm thinking is Bondarenko is standing behind his big brother, and then his big brother Powell gets out of the way, and now I'm on my own. And I'm thinking, well, now it's fight or flight. There's no flight option. So it's all right hands. So, sometimes boom, 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 and then he connects. I mean, is there anybody less likely that you would think than Bondarenko? But strange new respect for him after that one.
And then not only was he done, then he gets to, stop what he's doing with the fight. He gets to skate off. Not on a, it was down at the other end of the ice. So the fans get into it even more as he skates on off, going into the locker room.
After the fight, honestly, I was pretty tired. And I knew it was the end of the period, so I knew I was just going to head to the locker room and relax. And when I got up and started skating, I did see Malo come out to the middle of the ice, and I saw the big smile and how proud he was, and I think it made me even more happy of what just happened around us, and it was a pretty cool moment for us to have, I think.
I said, oh my God, I couldn't believe it, I was just shocked. I was like, Bono just did that, that was unbelievable. So it was great to see, especially, front row seats right there on the ice, a couple feet away, so it was epic for a small guy to come in and do that to a bigger guy. So.
Oh, I think the players went crazy because Ivan is not the biggest guy in the world, and like I said, if you were to meet him right now, you'd never imagine a holy terror on the ice, but he is. And so, I think it's something where every teammate that moment goes, wow, Ivan just did that. Ivan just did that, and it was great. I mean, the fans obviously love a good scrap, and I think they saw that.
Bondarenko got a right hook. And Bondarenko wins that battle. Bondarenko throwing some right hooks with Powell standing by. It quickly turned into a Bondarenko-Glover brawl. And Bondarenko gets the upper hand.